Guys, what's up? I am so stoked today. We're gonna be creating custom WeakAura icons. You can track almost anything you want to. First, let's cover the icons. So if we open up the Blizzard launcher and go to the World of Warcraft version that we want to customize these icons for, just go to the settings right here and hit Show in Explorer. It's gonna open up the file on our computer where all our files are located. And assuming you already have WeakAuras installed, let's go to Interface. Now we're gonna pause here and let me explain something. So when we create these custom icons, whenever we have updates, we do not want those icons to be deleted. With the updates, they're gonna be overwritten. And if we're gonna take the time to make custom Belle Delphine icons, then we want to make sure that they stick around. Anyway, so go back into Interface, and here, before we do anything else, we're going to create a new folder. I'm going to name it Icons. And now, as long as we link our WeakAura icons to this Icons folder, throughout future updates, we'll keep all of our stuff. Next, we need those custom icons. So whatever you want, cute kittens, sexy void elf rogues, or Belle Delphine.
Thick thighs, French fries.
Just find a couple pictures that you want, save them somewhere to your computer into a format called .tga. We can't use JPEGs or PNGs, we have to use this format. Download Gimp, which is a photo editor. With this, we can convert PNG and JPEG pictures into the .tga format very quickly. I'll link this down below. If for any reason you don't want Gimp, I'll link this website here as well. This is just a simple online converter, but the point here is that we need this .tga type format. But Gimp is my favorite, so we're going to be using that. After you install it, we can open it up, and before we paste anything, we want to make the size for the icon 64 by 64. So we're going to hit new and go here and do 64 by 64, and then we're going to paste whatever image we want on there and then shrink it to fit the size of that icon. And if we deselect that, we can see our beautiful new icon, and then we just hit file and then export. But we want to go back to that folder where we were just in, so we're going to go into retail, under World of Warcraft, interface, and we see that icon folder. We're going to click that and we're going to name it whatever we want with a .tga format. I have a couple extra copies, but let's say this was a new one. All we do is hit export, export again, and bam, now we have that .tga file. Now that we have these, type in /WA, go back into WeakAuras, of course, and for the icon that we want to customize, set it to fallback icon, and then type in interface /icon / the name of your icon. For this one, I have it set to spell action usable, and then my shadow dance skill, I also have it set up to the same thing with symbols of death and shadow blades. As much as we love Belle, I don't want to see this icon all the time, so I only want to see it in combat. Oh, and make sure you actually exit out of the game completely, and now we can see as long as I am in combat and have all of those buffs available, we can see that beautiful icon. Now we can do this with anything we want in the game. So cool. When I use my Hearthstone, I like to see how much longer I have before I can use it. Just as an example, okay, I'm lying, I love cats. So for this one, I'll set it up to that cat picture, press OK. Now as soon as I use that Hearthstone ability, we'll see that icon as well. And oh my god, it's so cute. Okay, so now for the charges. First off, shout out to Fu for making this amazing WeakAura group. In this WeakAura, he has charges for his vanish skill. Basically, all I did was take these little icons and then apply the exact same icon process to them. So I grabbed the WeakAura and then we imported it. I'm going to import mine as a copy. Here's those profession quality icons. All I did was edit those into those bars. So here's that bar that I used, and then I just made an empty version of it and used that as that second charge. The charges here are equals 2 for this full one, because I want to know if I have 2 charges, and then if it's just 1 charge for the trigger for this one, we go to that empty box. Now I'll link all of this down below directly so you can import it and then edit it. And these are my bars right here. I have a couple on the sides of my screen. These are just really important ones that I want to know all the time what the status of those are and if I have them up. And then I have a little dynamic group right here so that they stack on top of each other right here on the center of my screen. Now these are really simple. All you got to do is go into trigger for these, type in the spell or status that you want for it. So under trigger, for example, this one is my shadow dance skill. It's type aura, unit, player, which is us, and then buff type. And then for the display, I just set it to solid, but you can customize it however you want here. But that's the same thing I use for everything else here. Remember, you can also inverse. For example, if you want to see when you can use a skill next, change the colors and sizes, health, mana, energy, whatever you want to do. And guys, that's it. Let me know what icons you decide to use. Post some screenshots down below.